back to the channel. So I am back out here at my field next to my house with my Volo lite and my dog. He's back there. So it's a nice day out. It's about 80 degrees. Probably about a 5 to 8 mile an hour wind right now. So I got an ALES contest this weekend, so I want to get some flying time in with the lite. I think it's might be a little bit windier, so but I got plenty of time with the windy. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's see, wind is kind of coming, I think pretty much right out of here. So we'll throw it up, see if we can get some thermals going, see what happens, and here we go. Alrighty, so timer should be set for the motor run. This is my ALES timer. Let's see what's out there. Motor's off.
Electric, altitude 0 feet. Timer 1, 0 seconds.
Fix that. Something there. I figure it's back over here somewhere. I wish you guys could hear. I don't have a Vario set up on this plane, so it's hard for me to you guys to see what's going on. But right now the plane's going up. Right now it's like perfect weather for the lite. I mean, at 46 ounces, I just gotta float along. A little bit of lift there.
Thermal 2, thermal 3.
Now, I don't have a Vario. I'm just reading the windsock on my transmitter here. It's kind of pulling over to where I'm circling at right now, so tried a couple little bumps and there weren't anything, and That's better right there. When you're thermaling, you always want to try to find the strongest part of the thermal, just so you'll go up faster. And you'll have days where thermals aren't very strong, thermals are pretty weak. It's all about how much control and how smooth you are with your sticks. The more you mess with the sticks, I think the more you lose. But I could be wrong. Like right now, I'm not really turning. I'm just kind of pulling the stick back, giving a little bit up to kind of help it wrap around the turn. And the plane's actually turning pretty much on its own in the thermal. Sometimes you need to give a little opposite stick just to kind of level the plane out, but too much back stick. And what I'm reading is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got my little windsock on my transmitter here. Basically, I'm reading where the windsock's getting pulled to. So the windsock right now is being pretty much pulled to right where the plane's at. And if you have a day where you know generally where the wind's coming from, and then you read your windsock and it's pulling a different direction, that's usually a pretty good indication that there's lift. Other very good indications would be hawks, buzzards, any soaring bird. And just watching your plane. I mean, if you watch your plane, one, you'll see that it goes up, but the other thing you'll see is that it gets unstable. It'll kind of wallow around a little bit. At least these light airplanes do. Light airplanes tend to get upset when in lift. Like right now, you don't need to do, a whole lot of stick control. Well, maybe a little bit, but now my windsock's kind of being pulled back behind me here. So let's go ahead. Back in the cruise. There's probably a thermal pretty much right on top of me right now, I would think. How that windsock's acting. It's not really getting pulled in any certain direction. It's getting pulled a little bit off that way. I mean, there's like no wind right now, so that always helps. Pull a little bit downwind, so let's go. The other thing you have to watch is with good lift, there's bound to be some really big sink. Let's lift right there. Not very strong, but that's lift.
Thermal 2, thermal 3.
When you're flying an F5J plane, it's always good to have the motor armed, because that's your get out of jail free card right there. Like right now, if I was to get too low behind those trees, which I might be out of luck with the lift here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna land. I'm gonna figure out my timer. The other thing you have to understand is with these light planes is how fast these things come to a stop. Something I've learned real quick with these planes is. So if we were doing ALES, that should be about a 45, maybe a 44. But so anyways, there's the first flight. I want to figure out the timer, because the timer should come on when I run the motor. But for some reason it's not. So I'm going to get that figured out and then we'll go up again. Alrighty, so I got the timer figured out. Took me a second, but I got it figured out here. A little bit of a breeze down the corner over there, so then we'll go up, see what's over there. Good timer, we got a good timer. This is set up for ALES 150 meters. So my altitude's good. There it is, right there.
Thermal 2, thermal 3.
That was just that downwind read there with the windsock. I had to figure out how to get that alert. Another thing to let me know what my timer's at here.
Timer 3, 10 minutes, 0 seconds.
Now, figure out where timer 2's at. Look, a little piece of lift here. I'm not really attacking it too crazy because one, it's not overly windy out, so you don't really have to kind of core it, I guess you could say. Really just kind of fly around in it right now. Well, lazy circles. I mean, I could probably get this up on a wingtip if I really wanted to, but right there, I mean, it's a little slow. That was a little slow.
2 minutes, 25 seconds.
You guys can see the plane. I know it's a little hard with these GoPros to see it, but
2 minutes, 15 seconds. 1 minute, 50 seconds. 1 minute, 45 seconds. 1 minute, 40 seconds. 1 minute, 35 seconds. 1 minute, 30
Ah. Too much flap. Well, there you go. There's a 10-minute task of too much flap. Still trying to figure out how slow to get these planes to come in. But that's why I come out here to practice this. So we'll put a new battery in it. We'll go up again. All right, I think this flight, I'm gonna go straight that way. See what happens. So here we go. Oh, turn my motor on. Motor's off. Oh, what I forgot to do is to see where the reminder was for this. Tell me the time. That's okay.
Thermal 2, thermal 3.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's lift right there. Yep, that's lift. One of the nice things about these planes is you can, if you have a good read for lift, you can just zip on over there. As long as you're not on someone else's flight line or putting people in danger. That launch, I didn't realize I had my throttle all the way up, so it always catches me by surprise when I do that. Usually I start about half throttle, and then as soon as the plane starts flying, I'll give it full throttle. So I'll do a steep little bank here. I mean, I will say I'm very, very blessed to have this field right here. Because my flying field, like my club field, is an hour and a half away. It's Mississippi Valley Soaring Association. So if you're in, if you're about an hour and a half from St. Louis, but if you're around Missouri and you're kind of close and you're, within a reasonable driving distance, or really any distance from St. Louis, you want to come fly, check us out. Go ahead and look at our calendar of events and come out to a fun fly or a contest or, something like that. Or if you're even in the St. Louis area, go ahead and check us out. Pretty good little thermal there. Oop, a little slow. Should be something out here. Oh, something there. Minutes. I got a 4-minute air here. Oh yeah, got 4-minute air. Thermal right there. You have to be kind of careful how fast I fly around here because there's a lot more trees and power lines out of my normal field.
45 seconds. 40 seconds. 35 seconds. 30 seconds. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3.
That's not too bad. A little rough, but 957. That'd probably be a 44, 45 in ALES. Probably in the 80s on a thermal duration. So go ahead and disarm my motor. Alrighty guys, so hope you enjoyed that a little bit. Got a few flights in for you, but this plane flies great. I just need to learn how to land it. So yeah, like I said, belong to a club out here in eastern Missouri called Mississippi Valley Soaring Association. We've had people that have driven all the way out as far as Bolivar. So if you're if you're willing to, you know, come out and want to learn how to fly these kind of planes, or do fly these kind of planes, or have flown these kind of planes and want to get back into it, I'll put a link in the description below of our club website, and just come out to our field and one of our events. I mean, we have fun flies, we have TD contests, hand launch or discus launch contests, all sorts of stuff, ALES. So we're a pretty active club. We've got a lot of members who fly, a lot of members who enjoy doing this. So go ahead, go ahead and check us out. And I'm going to be done for the night, get some food in me, and get some sleep. So hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.